All right. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Oh, thank God. 8 piercing.
It'd be funny if it
Excuse
didn't.
me, slashing.
Because you'd be like, well, time to go.
Yeah, I quit.
Okie doke.
Run! I will save you from it.
You do notice, however, as I'm assuming this is the mace.
No, sword.
Okay, the sword, yeah.
Yeah.
As your sword sort of cuts into it, its hide of sorts seems to be kind of reinforced, and it doesn't quite do the full allotment of damage. Nobody was in position to see that the bullets didn't exactly do that either, but I'll go ahead and just tell you as players that they also did not do full damage.
Oh, God.
It seems like it's built up an extremely rough exterior to help acclimate itself to the harsh weather that it encounters out in this area.
All right.
What else, Karash, if anything? This is a bad
This
time to tell you to Hunter's Mark? Or do you not even have the spell slots anymore?
I don't even have the spell slots anymore, but it's all good. It's all good. I am Karash, Paladin of Kord, and I require no spell slots, only my trusty sword and my faith. Also, a mace helps. No, if anybody gets within like clear range of me, I'm gonna holler at him that the my sword is doing nothing.
So you consider yourself a Paladin of Kord. Do you think Kord considers you a Paladin with the roles that you've been having lately? Because
here's the thing. I was never actually told what a paladin is. I've only been given vague ideas of it, and then I took up the mantle without knowing what the rules
I
were.
think that Kord is sitting on his throne is like, who the fuck is this guy?
I was healing stuff as of this morning, and my understanding is that Kord saved my life on that cliff.
Kord has
So,
no clue you exist.
He may not. This may be. It may be that this whole time I have been accidentally worshiping entirely the wrong god, but it's like a trickster god, and he's cool with it because he thinks it's freaking hilarious.
He's writing a very mean Twitter post right now. Please stop using my name. You did not have my approval. Don't RP as my character. Thank you.
LOL.
OC, don't steal.
Exactly.
All right, that it then?
Yeah, I got nothing else to do. Just the hollering if I see somebody.
Tessian, your 10 has also beaten the creature.
Oh, thank God. Well, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure this isn't going to do much, but it's time to use a lightning bolt. This time, not a level 4, just a regular level 3 lightning bolt.
Okay.
That is...
Dexterity save?
Yes, 14.
With its +7, that's an 8, which is a 15.
So it passes, so it'll take... I mean, I'm sure I can manage to be, like, go around, right? Like, I can shoot it at the creature and not crash?
You have enough movement, and it's not that far away to where, you can angle it where it doesn't crash.
Just wanted to make sure.
/roll.
It
I'm
only
cool
hits
with it.
crash.
Yeah, I'm resistant to lightning, so it wouldn't have been terrible.
Well, 23 damage in full, so half to him.
Okay.
What is it, 11? Lightning.
But
And I
it
have a
does,
feeling...
as the lightning courses through it, it does seem to do full damage. It seems to be affected by the lightning bolt as the energy courses through its body.
Good.
Okay.
It is not resistant or immune to lightning.
Thank Jesus.
Good.
There is one thing in this fight I don't understand, but we'll cross that bridge if we ever get there. Or I'll tell you about it later. Okay.
That's my action. As a bonus action, I think I do...
Did he just freeze?
Oh,
Jay said,
maybe.
Oh, I thought he was thinking.
I thought he was thinking too.
Now he's been thinking for a long time.
Yeah, I was like,
Such a good actor.
I know. I was enraptured. I was like, wow, he's really considering this.
Okay, Jason, you can tell us now.
All right, Jason. Good joke. All right. Well, we have to.
Jason.
This will be the end of the
Zombie
episode.
Jason.
Then we're gonna cue the outro. It's gonna look weird, but then we have to reset the call anyways. So. There he
dear.
goes.
Bye.
Oh.
He's back.
Oh my God.
Wait, I don't have to stop the recording.
Yay!
What happened?
Keep
Internet
on,
I'm still
dropped?
here. I'm still here, everyone. I
Okay.
don't know what happened. Oh,
Well,
my Skype was like, peace out, buddies. And I'm like, what?
The creature killed you. Other than that, you didn't miss anything.
That's cool. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. You were saying a bonus attack or your bonus action.
I got nothing. I mean, like, there's no place to hide around here. Right? It's just our camp, the tent, and the creature, basically.
Yeah, like there might be a couple pieces of the mountain jutting out where maybe you could crouch behind them, but you're like, probably not.
Wait, so
Yeah,
are
I
there
went
there
with snow.
trees or no?
No.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
I'll stay put then.
Okay. No, this place is a barren wasteland that has snow and some snow.
And some blue bipedal creatures that are totally not my cousin.
Dang, I would have asked for a white jacket. Oh, well.
After an 11 and a 10, at a 9, it is now the creature's turn. And the Ice Devil, or I'm not sure how you say it, but Gelagon, Gelajon, Galugan.
Too many G's.
Yes. It is going to use Wall of Ice. Because it thinks it's just not cold enough out here. There's not enough snow in the area. And Tessian and Karash, you watch as this hemispherical dome suddenly covers you and the creature. And now all you can see around you is ice.
Does it block the wind at least? Maybe it gets warmer for
It
them?
does block the wind, so for a
Hey!
moment it stops stinging your face as you're circling the creature and looking for openings and fighting.
Oh.
Um,
Consider yourself lucky.
it appears to be about 20 feet around and about that high as well, so the creature's not having to duck underneath it or anything, although if it went to the extreme exteriors, but it does not have to do that. On the plus side, that is its action, and that is going to be it for its turn. Isaac, with your 8, you are next, as all of you compete for the bottom of the initiative order.
So
You
I can't see
see
anything.
a dome of ice, and Lena, over by the campfire, who hadn't had a turn yet.
Yeah, I'm still out here.
She's not inside of it.
Well, this might be a waste, but I'm gonna try it anyways. I'm gonna say, oh God, what's her name? It's not Anesia. Who's the goddess that we've been?
Terabithia.
The main girl that we've been like talking to at all these shrines.
Oh God,
Aurelia.
Aurelia.
So
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna say, okay, Aurelia, let's see if this is worth anything, and I'm going to use the scorching ray.
Oh.
Okay.
So I think it is fine. I rolled a 24. I get to add 5. That's a 29 to hit the dome, I guess.
That does hit the dome's AC of 5,
Okay, cool. So it's 10 fire damage.
and it is vulnerable to fire, so it does seem like it has a strong effect on it. It does not break down the wall, but you can see that a pretty decent section of it, maybe about 10 feet across, has taken a pretty severe impact and like melted down a bit, but you still can't see through it. It hasn't gotten rid of the section entirely, but it does appear to have had an impact.
Do you only have one ray with that thing, or is it multiple rays?
I have no clue. I would have to look into it. Let's see.
What level did you cast it at?
It's a circlet of blasting. It gives me scorching ray.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's a +5 to roll on scorching ray rolls.
You create 3 rays of fire and hurl them at targets within range. You can hurl them at
Oh.
one target or several. Make a ranged spell attack for each ray.
Well, Jesus Christ.
So 2 more attacks.
Yeah,
Yes.
so here's the
Yeah, let's do
second
it.
one then.
What
I'll
would
just
you do
roll.
without me?
I'll roll with advantage just to get the next 2 rolls in it. Oh no, that was stupid. So I'll just do the first one. So 19 to hit.
Hits.
That's 8 fire. Actually, that
Okay.
was 24 to hit, anyways. And then I'll roll again, but regular. 29 to hit.
Yeah.
4 fire damage, unfortunately.
La-da-dee. I don't think these are this high, but we'll look into it afterwards. I think it's already using the +5, and you don't get to add a further +5 because, like, I don't know how you get a 29.
It is
Yeah,
only +5.
Oh, it is +5?
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
When you if you mouse over the text, it says
This should have it built
20
in.
something 20 +5.
Oh, maybe I
Or-
built that in already then. Okay.
Yeah, I
Well,
think
cool.
it's meant so you could just kind of click on it. Yeah, I was like, how in the world would you get a 29? Like, but anyways, all three with an AC of 5, all three hit.
Okay.
And you watch as it takes all three of them, but the three of them, you hurl them essentially from the circlet with your mind into the side of this dome, and it does appear to break through to the point where there is an opening in it, maybe 8 to 10 feet wide, where you can now sort of see inside. It's difficult, especially with like no light and the fact that the rest of the dome is opaque, but you can sort of see what looks like Tessian and Karash moving around inside against this big ass creature.
What? Just to double check, did it take all three to make the hole?
Yes.
Okay. So I can see inside. Can I see the creature inside, or just Tessian and Karash?
You can see it. You can kind of make out its form. It's big, so it's hard to miss.
So now that I've used that, the Scorching Ray is like an action.
Yeah.
So now I get my second action, right? Or okay.
You can action surge, but you don't get to make your bonus attack action unless you use the attack action with the guns.
Well, but what about like just the regular extra attack? It doesn't apply if you use like a magic thing.
Nope.
You have to attack.
Okay. So I will action surge. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
I will warn you that because of the cover that this dome is still providing, you either have to get up to the mouth of it or you'll be shooting with disadvantage. Now, you still have your move before you action surge. You can do that if you'd like, but I'm going to warn you about that now before you like blow the action surge and then are attacking and don't want to do it.
Sure. Yeah. No, I'll move up to it. Solidarity with my bros.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to use the last Deadeye Sharpshooter combo because it's my last grit point. Actually, no, it's not because I critted, but regardless, I'm going to just do the thing. So 22 to hit.
That hits.
It's 24 piercing.
Okay. The bullet seems stopped somewhat by its hide, but it does hit and it does take damage.
So now this should be the last thing. It's the same thing. Ooh, 16 to hit.
It does not hit.
Okay. So that misses. And then I'm going to use this guy. My bonus. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
10 piercing.
Okay.
And that should be everything.
So Isaac, Tessian and Karash, you guys are in this dome for just a short amount of time, a few seconds, but you're like, oh geez, like here we are inside of this thing with this giant creature with mandibles.
You can try to get out here.
And you all of a sudden watch as there's these explosion sounds on the exterior of it, and you watch as the ice melts away in a stretch, and then Isaac runs over.
I like to think you did it at the same time, and it's like one of those parts in the movie where they're shooting out the glass before they like jump into it. So like it's like,
Yeah.
you're like bam, 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 bam.
To be fair, I didn't go through it, but it still is cool.
Yeah.
I'm still on the outside. I'm not crazy, but I
Yeah.
want solidarity. But like, I don't want to die.
I take it back. It just explodes, and then you just yeah. You look like a real milquetoast, you know.
No,
silhouette.
I'm providing covering fire for you guys to get out of the hole. It's cool. It's really cool.
And you watch as he comes in,
my
guns
word.
ablazing. A couple strike the creature. It doesn't seem to take full damage from them, but it is impacted by them. One hits the side of the dome and hits the snow. And there's Isaac in the mouth of the cave that's now been created of sorts. Lena, with your 6.
God. Okay. How far am I from this giant ice dome?
15 feet maybe.
Lena uses struggle.
Okay. I definitely
hops
want to
on the horses and
move.
just-
I need to get closer. So that's kind of a given. How tall is this dome again?
About 20 feet.
20 feet. Okay. So if I were to cast Call Lightning over this creature, it's 10 feet. I would probably have to cast it inside the dome so that it fits. And then, like, the dome isn't in the way. How does that work?
I don't think you're able to do that, but let me pull up the spell to make certain.
Okay.
You could like attack the dome with the lightning bolt.
Yeah.
But I'm
'Cause
pretty
the-
sure
'cause
the
the storm cloud
a few
appears
thousand feet up or
above
something like that.
at a certain height. So you could attack the dome with it, but you can't put it inside the dome because it has to be up a certain distance and then have the lightning come down
Oh.
on stuff.
Okay.
That's the one weakness of the spell because it's a really good spell overall, but it can't be used in super tight quarters.
Well, and I don't want to, like, blast the top of it and then have it cave in on everyone. That's not useful.
What's the worst that could happen?
Okay, so it
Rocks
was
fall, party
15
dies.
feet to get in there. What is my movement overall?
We're having a nice little cage match right now.
Bonesaw is in there.
I'm going
Somebody
to...
hand me a chair. I got this.
Got you for 3 minutes.
Okay, I'll try to do Thunder Wave, but I don't want any of my allies to be in the radius. So can I move into a position where I can hit just the dude and not my allies?
Thunder Wave
Gotta
does
be
it.
in the dome.
Thunder Wave does it 10 feet on both sides of a point. It's both sides of a point or both sides from you.
It's like I think it's a
Square
15 by
starting.
15 foot square that's like that has to be adjacent to yours. So you
Yeah,
kind of
there's-
like put your hand out and like.
Yeah, that's not going to work either then. 'Cause it's only 20 feet around. It's a 20-foot diameter dome, so like I can't imagine a scenario where you're not hitting at least one of your allies.
I mean, you could attack the dome, pick a side of the dome that we're not on, and try to blow the corner off of it or something. But I don't know about that.
Okay. Super
You could-
great.
Turn into an earth elemental, blow through the ceiling, and join
Actually,
the cage
speaking
match.
of, I need to get that stuff in here because it's not in my sheet right now, and I don't know how to add my animal forms. I tried before and it didn't work. I'll have to
Jason
do
should be
that
able to help
later.
you with
I
that.
thought it was
Okay.
gonna be. Wasn't it like gonna be difficult? Like
Yeah, it's
to do
risky.
that, though?
It
Yeah.
is. Like I would probably lose control in that spot, so I'd rather not.
Oh yeah,
I'll give you the stat block. That's no problem. But then,
But
it's gonna
then,
make the cage match way more interesting.
and I don't really need to
Earth
do
Elemental
that.
shows up just smashing everything.
We
The
got a
dome,
new
the guy,
contender!
you. What a maneuver!
Well, I guess I don't like it, but I can try to entangle him. It'll restrain his movement and make him easier to hit for you guys. So
wait. So did you come around to the other side?
I think you need line of sight for a great many of your spells.
Because you would need to
so-
look through
well,
the
then
hole.
I thought I moved so I could be in
Oh,
there.
okay. If you did, then great.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think I did that.
That's fine.
Yeah. So I'm in here now. I'm going to do entangle. It's lame, but I don't have anything else unless I want to hit you guys, so I will do that.
I appreciate your choice.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is a 20-foot square, but since you can start at a point, you can start it up on the wall and have it just hit the creature. I don't really care about that. That's fine.
Yeah.
This is a strength saving throw.
Does it hit all creatures?
Let's hope the 20-foot tall guy is real weak.
And it
All
does
right.
hit all creatures.
Yeah, but I think she can shape it such that... Well, that sucks. This is the one saving throw. It does not get a +2, but he rolled a natural 19.
Ugh, man.
So he saves. So a bunch of plants show up on the interior of the dome and underneath his feet trying to grasp at him, and you shape it such that it doesn't go after your allies, but it, like, steps away from them.
Lame. Okay. Fine. There's my pathetic, weak-ass turn,
And then
everybody.
the plants all,
Die.
like, yeah, they all kind of, like,
Shrivel.
crystallize and shrivel up and die.
I'm a little sad about that.
It's very cold. Okay.
Well, it lasts for a minute.
I suppose that's true. So it'll just be chilling there, I guess. Because it is difficult terrain. So you're right. We go back to the top with Karash.
Crash will hack for great justice, and also... Oh, no! I know what I was going to do. Yes. Thunder! Thunder! Thunder wave! Level 1! It has to save Constitution versus my DC of 15.
Okay. It's an 8 with a +9 for 17.
Oh. All right, takes half damage, so 7 thunder damage.
Okay. Which it does take in full.
Yay!
The central gain is that this is an extremely tough creature that is used to these harsh elements and any number of other... It seems like it might also be taking out other creatures out here. Like, it's weathered and it's seen its number of fights, and it is not messing around. Anything else?
Nope, I got nothing else I can do, so...
Tessian.
I have a sinking suspicion I might be attacked soon. So I will cast Mirror Image upon myself to duplicate Tessian. There's a number of me now. And all of us start rummaging for our light crossbows and then shoot at him.
Do any of you come out of the hole?
I will note that there is still this lingering frigid air where the wall that was destroyed, in its place, basically where the wall was destroyed, there is this very cold-looking sheet of air that can be seen through, which is why you guys could attack and do spells through it, but it doesn't look like it's friendly.
Okay.
It seems like you could move through it, but it seems extremely cold.
And I do not have a bonus action with which to actually attack. So I just got my crossbow. Me and my duplicates were all aiming at him. Is he in a spot where, like, if I move to the exit, he can just attack, or?
He's sort of up against one side of it, not right up against the wall, but like he's maybe a square in, so he'd be 10 feet away from the entrance. Given the length of his tail,
I'll stay put.
It might get you out of range of his claws.
I'll stay put. It's the end of my turn.
Okay. It is the Ice Devil's turn. And now that he's got his dome up, he's going to multi-attack.
No.
So, he will bite at Karash. That is a 25 to hit.
Well, let me check my DC real quick. Or AC real quick. Yeah, that fucking hits. Of course it hits.
You take 12 piercing damage and 11 cold damage.
Oh, that's not too bad.
23.
Then it swings its claws at... Let's see. How's the mirror image work again? He's got to check to see if he's attacking the right one.
So I've got 3 of them.
You check it, right? Yeah. So he's attacking Tessian. He's attacking one of the Tessians. He doesn't know.
Yeah, to do it a D20, I think.
Yeah. You roll a D20 to determine whether the attack targets one of your duplicates.
19. If you roll a 6 or higher, change the target to duplicate. 2 duplicates at 8 or higher. 1 duplicate at 11 or higher. So he hits one of the so he is targeting one of the duplicates, and then he has to hit a 13 because that's my AC without any.
He probably will. I can't see that, so I'll re-roll. Yeah, that's a 24 to hit.
Okay, well, one of the duplicates is gone. I have 2.
He just takes his claws and slashes through it, and it cuts through Tessian's form, and for a half second you're like, oh, Jesus, because you haven't actually seen one of these duplicates get hit yet, and then it just kind of dissipates as it goes through, and you're like, oh, that's not the real... Okay.
It's very realistic, though. Like, it cuts and he's like, ah!
Yeah, it dies horribly, but there's no blood or anything, and the form just goes...
Yep.
Then it swings with its tail at another one.
Okay. Roll D20 here. Boop-a-doop. I need to get an 8 or higher. I rolled a 6. It hits. It goes to me.
Well, I have good news for you. It's a natural 1.
It stabs it so.
It swings its tail wildly, confused by its first attack going through one of your other forms, and it strikes another section of the ice wall. And the ice wall, I don't think could take ice damage, but it can take this bludgeoning damage and weaken another portion of the dome. I don't need to roll for that. Okay. Yeah, so it's going to take 13 points of bludgeoning damage, which is enough to put a dent in another 10-foot section, but not enough to destroy it yet. But...
So, Tessian, you need light of sight for Dimension Door, right? Like, yeah.
I would also need some spell slots for that.
Oh, because I was gonna see if you, because you have it, if you could get you and Karash out, but I see. I understand.
I can if you want.
I mean, it's up to you guys. It's just this guy seems like he hits decently hard.
He's going to move 5 feet towards the exit now, as it were, that was created. So he's going to stay within melee range of Karash, but get it within tail range of Isaac, and that's going to end his turn. So next up is Isaac.
For my shots, so if I move, it's an opportunity attack.
He's not within, so he's not within melee range of you, but you do know his tail is long, so you just watched it whip around and hit one of the... So you can shoot him without provoking the usual downsides of it because he's not right next to you.
Okay. Can I move? Same thing, or would that start being like if I move away a bit, he could, or
Seems like
maybe
you could move.
maybe you can't tell me. Okay. Well, yeah, I will move away a bit, and I will do this thing where I shoot my guns, but only.
Weirdly enough, the wall of ice is not immune to ice damage. Well. Oh, no, cold. There it is. Okay. Phew.
Gonna re-roll that
I was
for a
gonna say,
few
that's
different
so
reasons. So
stupid.
that's my second luck point that I'm using, because that was a 1. 26 to hit.
I also think I should warn you because you have to be down at least 1 from the previous session. You used 1 to avoid
Oh.
a jam on your gun. I think it was
God.
only the 1. I think this will just be your third and last.
Okay.
But just to warn you.
Yeah. No.
Pretty sure it
thanks.
was just the 1.
So
So that's fine. Reroll it.
26 to hit.
That hits.
11 piercing.
Okay.
21 to hit.
Hits.
10 piercing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna need to reload. But for my second gun, it's a 13 to hit. That's not gonna hit.
No.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Lena.
Okay. My spells are not super effective, so they're not super, like, useful with this stupid ice dome. So I'm going to transform into my dragon form, the big one,
Okay.
the wormling, which does resist cold damage, which is nice. Or it's immune to cold, so that's
Oh.
useful.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna
noise.
like, well, I want to like burst through and break some more of the ice wall, but I also don't want to cause like a cave-in where everyone gets crushed by ice. So, can I
Calm
just
down,
fly
Kool-Aid
in
Man.
through the opening that's there? Am I too big?
You're still basically a medium creature size, and it's 10 feet, so you should be able to get in.
Okay, I'm gonna fly in and I am going to bite at the creature.
So as Lena's draconic form flies into the space where that wall once was, you can see that, like, just for a split second, it seems like she has trouble moving through. Like, the air is just so frigid that it almost inhibits entry in some way or would be damaging. But because her form ignores cold damage, she's able to pass through without any difficulty. And now you wish to attack the wall.
I want to attack the dude,
Okay.
actually.
Attack the dude.
Yeah, I'm going to bite him because I don't think a cold breath is going to be particularly useful.
It's a good call.
10 to hit.
No.
Okay, yeah, didn't think so.
But now there's a big dragon in there going, roar.
Yeah, I can eat some of his attacks if I'm
Crash.
fast, so.
I am Karash, ineffective of cord.
That's also about all the space there is in there. Like, even if Isaac wanted to go in now, it's pretty tight at this point. I'm sure you weren't, but
And I don't.
yeah. But just so you know, at this point, we've effectively taken up most of the space inside the dome, where you wouldn't have to like crouch next to the sides or something. It's a big, tight dome.
Yeah, I don't have anything else. I'm just gonna hit him. I got slashy. That's all I can do. Where'd you go, slashy? Here we go.
Use the slashy.
21 to hit,
Hits.
14 slashing,
Okay.
21 to hit,
Hits.
13 slashing.
Okay.
I'm going to be very frustrated and grunting in my rage. Arg.
Got him. That's it.
Yep.
Tessian.
Okay. Now I know I have a crossbow out, but I will toss a lightning bolt at him. So he needs to make that dex save, 14.
We actually might have failed one. 11. 4 plus 7.
Yep, that fails. 8d6.
Good old
24 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Takes it in full, and for the first time, you can actually see the creature kind of flagging a bit as this hits him full on, with like square damage as this lightning again sort of courses through its body, and it actually kind of looks like it's faltering just a little bit, like it's hurt.
As a bonus action, I will spend 1 of my level 2 spell slots to gain 2 sorcery points. And what is going to be the least efficient use of my spell slots ever imaginable, but it might save us. So,
Hey, this is meant to put you to the test for the first time in a while, because usually you guys are like, we have 1 encounter a day. We just do whatever the hell.
So one more turn, I will have enough to buy, basically, a 4th level spell so I can Dimension Door us out of here.
Okay.
I need another turn, so that's my turn.
It is the creature's turn. And content with his dome and the people inside of it, he's going to multi-attack again. He's going to bite Karash, because he likes biting him.
It's delicious.
That's only a 7, so 17 to hit. I think that misses.
It does!
Mm-hmm. What do you know?
My armor finally did something.
And then it's going to claw at this dragon that's appeared in front of it.
That's fair.
That is a 17 to hit.
Damn it! That's it. That's my armor exactly.
Well, the good news
sucks.
is you don't take cold damage, but
Sweet.
and the claws are the weakest of the 3, so you take 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Cool.
And would have taken 12 cold damage, but and then the tail goes after. At this point, they're still clones because he missed, right?
Correct. Oh, yes. So
Yeah,
I still have 2 of them. Yeah.
It goes after one of your clones.
Okay.
His tail.
It hits one of the clones, so if it gets a 13 up, it hits.
It is a 15 to hit. Rolled like shit on all 3 of these, but still hit with 2 of them because he's a beast.
Okay. So one of them disappears.
So the tail, this time seemingly on the mark, just impales another one of the clones, but pulls back and has not found purchase with anything because it's gone through another of the magical mirror images. Magical hat. That's something else. But it is basically that when you think about it, especially the way the show did it. That is its turn. Isaac.
So if I reload a gun, that's my action, but I still get the bonus action, right?
It should be an attack. So you could reload and then fire the second shot with your main gun.
Oh, damn.
Which would then let you fire the second gun.
Okay. So
later on, you can actually do it with a bonus action and free up your main attacks if you want, but right now that's not the case.
Okay. So 1 of each.
Yep.
21 to hit.
Yep.
10 piercing.
Got him.
Secondary gun. I was going to say, it's doing a weird thing on the bottom. It's because it was a crit. So, Jason, can you help me again? So it's telling me that an 8 was rolled plus 5 plus 2.
It's like doing max damage. It didn't do that last time, I don't think.
Well, did I roll the 8 though? Like,
you just roll. Yeah, you rolled an 8 plus 5 from
it.
your dex plus 2, so it should be 16 plus 5 plus 2. So what are the fuck?
23.
Well, plus your 10, right? Or
no, not on this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what did we say? 23.
23
16 plus 7 is 23.
Cool.
Reduced to 11.
I got a grip back, guys.
Hey.
Nice.
Can't use it now, but it's back.
Lena.
Okay. I'm just gonna try and bite him again. Try to keep his attention on me if possible.
Just taking shots to the ass while you're keeping him busy.
Yeah, it works.
14 to hit.
No. It's somewhere
okay.
between 14 and 20.
That's super annoying. I don't know why this stupid thing, it rolls like 2, and then I always have to take the first one. It makes me sad because the first one always sucks. And the
because
second
it
one's
always
way
assumes you could be rolling advantage or disadvantage, and for the sake of the DM, it just rolls both at the same time.
Yeah. Since it's
I see.
creatures and not a full character sheet, it just wants to cover its bases, basically.
Okay.
All right. Karash.
Paladin of Impotence.
You hit him both times last time.
I know, but I'm doing such piddly damage compared to what I'm used to.
You're not impotent. You're turgid as the day is long.
I mean, you're actually hitting him, which is better than what I'm doing, where I'm just basically flailing in front of him in the hopes
Waving
that
your arms
he'll...
around in front of him and stuff.
in the hopes that he'll notice me.
Well, you're going to get some company here.
Notice me, senpai? Notice me? 13 to hit.
No.
Okay, moving on. 25 to hit.
Does.
10 slashing.
Okay. Tessian.
Does he look like he's even noticed that we've been hitting him yet?
Yes.
Oh, no, I mean, he's
He covered it.
Yeah, he's showing signs of battle here.
He faltered
Okay.
slightly,
Faltered.
is the quote.
Tessian's looking a little harried here, but he will summon up some of the last reserves of his upper power here. Use my last 3rd level spell slot. Throw another lightning bolt. So Dex save of 14 from him.
24, so he saves.
Okay, slash roll 8d. What's right? 8d6. I keep typing it. And
Just
So
up
he
arrow to your
takes-
last roll.
26 half.
Mm-hmm. Reduced to
Then
15.
I spend my last remaining 2nd level spell slot to gain enough sorcery points to not use this turn, but I have 6, which will be enough to turn into a 4th level spell slot next turn as my bonus action. So I'm currently, although I have sorcery points, I am tapped out of 4th, 3rd, and 2nd level spell slots. So just so you know, looking a little.
Cantrip, cantrip.
And you see his breath as he's panting. The Ice Devil tries to bite Karash. It's a 14, as I'm rolling like utter shit.
I'm okay with that.
7, 7, 5, 4, and now a 7, which is still a 17 to hit on the claw on the dragon.
Yeah.
So you take 10
That's-
points of slashing damage, but no cold damage. The tail goes after Tessian.
And 11 plus, come on. Okay, it hits the other duplicate.
It is,
Well, on
it is a 20 to hit.
other
The
duplicates
tail
gone. All
skewers
the,
the last duplicate, which now means everybody in the room, including the creature, knows that the only thing left is the actual Tessian.
One of these Tessians is not like the other.
Well, that's an impotent turn for the Ice Devil. Isaac.